There are many places not to go for property investment advice, and unfortunately, that is where most people get their investment advice from. Hi, I'm Ryan McLean, and I'm from cashflowinvestor.com.au. So what are the 5 places not to go for property investment advice? And a quick warning, these may shock you. Number 1, friends. Yes, your friends. Your friends will probably try and talk you out of whatever investment you are trying to do because they want to protect you, they want to keep you in line with them because you define their status quo. So unless your friends are successful investors and they have invested before and invested in the way that you want to invest, they're probably not going to give you the best advice. Number 2, family. Same deal. They will probably try and give you advice, but they probably aren't successful investors either. And if they're not successful investors, then how good is their advice going to be? Let's say you want to learn how to be a great 10-pin bowler. And let's say I'm going to try and teach you how to bowl a 300. But myself, I'm actually really bad at bowling. I might get, 90, 100. How successful do you think you're going to be at getting a 300 if you're learning from me who doesn't know how to get a 300? It's exactly the same with family and friends. If they're successful investors, by all means learn from them. If they're not, by all means listen to their advice, but I wouldn't necessarily take it. Number 3, your accountant. Accountants are generally not investors. They may look at how you can save money in tax, but they probably won't give you great investment advice. Number 4 is mortgage brokers. Mortgage brokers make money when they sell you a property. So it's in their best interest for you to buy a property, and very few mortgage brokers will actually have a successful portfolio of properties. So be very wary, very careful when talking to mortgage brokers. They understand loans and banks very well, but when it comes to actually making money from your investment, they're not as strong on that side of their expertise. Number 5 place not to go for investment property advice is to financial planners. Now this may cause some skepticism, some outroar, but most financial planners I've found are paid a salary and they don't live off their investments. That is my end goal, to live off my investments. If my end goal was to live off a salary, then for sure I would go to the financial planners and learn from them. But I want to learn from people who are already doing what I want to be doing. You also have to be aware that many financial planners get kickbacks by selling you certain products, e.g. certain types of stocks or mutual funds. So they will obviously point you towards the product and the investment type that makes them the most money. So that's the 5 places not to go for property investment advice. I understand that's a bit controversial, and again, as I said, with some of those like friends and family, if they are successful investors, then by all means go to them. The moral of the story is that you want to get your investment advice from people that have already done and already achieved what you want to achieve. You want to get investment advice from people that are already in the financial position that you want to be in the future. If you want to learn more about investing in positive cash flow property, why not try my free audio masterclass series? Just go to cashflowinvestor.com.au/free. And thanks for listening. I'll see you next time.